Hello everyone. So this is it. This is the 2019 year review, and yeah, I'll just be going over this year in its entirety. So 2019. Where do we start? Well, let's start at the beginning. At the start of the year, coming into this year, it's easy to say that my life was going through a rocky time. I was a shadow of my former self. I wasn't really living. I was just existing. I hate to mention that quote from Megan. You know, yeah, she's kind of an idiot. I mean, who knows? Maybe she is. Maybe she does have issues. Maybe she doesn't. I don't want to get into it. Yeah. So coming into this year, I was just the shadow of my former self, and my mind wasn't in my body. It was just out there. It wasn't in my mind. It was elsewhere. Um, it felt like it was floating, and it wasn't clamped down. And I was left with this horrible, empty feeling. So I was pretty much like that for about a few months. I'd say the first part of the year, that was me. January, I was stressed because of league racing. AOR had just been frustrating with all the connection issues and the lagging and stuff like that. And then we get to Spa, and yeah, I get my third and final strike, and I'm removed from the league. Of course, they said, that wasn't down to you. It was out of your control. You're a great racer. But still, I was just great. So I was pretty down after that. Then GRG started their league, and it was going well. I was fighting for the championship. I was occasionally on the podium. However, I think R2 was just he had it under control. He had me under control for most of the season. But yeah, I was pretty down for most of the year. I'd say about the first half of the year I was down. But the things that really changed things was, first off, going to see Avengers Endgame. That just meant everything. I hadn't seen my friends since I left high school. And so the last time they saw me, I was happy, I was content, I was excited for the future, and then the next time they see me, I'm a broken mess, an emotional wreck. But seeing them again just felt, it was good. It was good. So that was the first kind of step towards my recovery. But even still, the day itself, it was the same as every other day. Just my mind was just filled with negative thoughts and emptiness, and it wasn't good emptiness, it was bad emptiness. The day was good, but mental-wise, it was just as bad as every other day. And then we come to the last day in college. I've been miserable, pretty much. I've been miserable for the entirety of the year. And then the last day, okay, it was kind of building towards it, like Monday, like the entire week, the entire last week was building up to this moment. You watched Sherlock, which was nice. Never even knew that film existed until the discombobulate meme, which I watched a few weeks before I watched the movie. So when we watched Sherlock, I was like, oh yes, I'm finally gonna watch it. And the week went on, and then I heard the news that F1 2019 is gonna have driver transfers, and I was so happy. I felt genuine joy. And then we went to watch Deadpool 2, and I was just buzzing. I actually felt emotion for the first time in college. You watched Deadpool 2, and that was great. And I came out of college just walking down the road to the bus stop. I felt so happy. I felt like I could take on the entire world. I felt so just everything flowed out. I don't know why. I don't know how. Everything just flowed out. And I also saw Sensible Golem as well. Whilst coming out of college, having a nice talk with him. But man, like, when I left college, I was just... I don't know what happened. For the entirety of the year, I was just miserable. And then the last week, suddenly, things start changing. I don't know if it's because I was leaving college for like 6 weeks or 7 weeks. I don't know how many weeks I had off. I don't know. I don't think it was leaving college. I think it was just, I don't know, maybe the excitement of F1 2019 having drive transfers. I do not know. But all I know is that I came out of that college. It felt like Joker dancing on the stairs kind of thing. Like that euphoria. Just that, oh. So the next day I was worried that, I'm going to be back to my horrible self. No, I wasn't. The summer was just a major step towards my recovery. That was the first major. Okay, not the first major because that was, leaving college, but that was the push. That was the push which I needed. Going to, I went to Kenilworth for most of this year. And, going to Kenilworth has really helped. Just going there and just having a walk around the places, everywhere. Just walking and then walking into the nature reserve and just relaxing and just having the time to have this whole place to yourself. Okay, not whole place to yourself because there were a few people in there, but yeah, for the most part, it was just me there. And so I just, that was my escape, really. I find it funny how last year's summer was the start of all these problems, and then the year after, this year, it was, it was a big step towards my recovery. And then, of course, Line Guard Season 3 came out, and it just took a whole... It just took on a world of its own. I didn't expect myself to be right into that. I didn't expect to be that invested in that story, but the first few episodes, Like, once I watched one, I was just binge watching all of them. And yes, I do have reactions to them. One day I'll release them. Yeah, okay, kinda. Like, I did have to re-record my reactions as well. I had to watch the episodes again. So some of the episodes were my second reaction, and some of them were my first. Because the first recordings were corrupted because I forgot I had no space on my hard drive left. So whilst I was recording, it was recording nothing because I had no space left to record. That was infuriating. But yeah, my second reactions were fair enough. They're fine. And yeah, just this whole summer Lion Guard. It just pushed me towards happiness, and like Jimmy Roberts' Discord was also a help. There were a few times which were a bit iffy, but aside from that, yeah, it was a help. Because I was actually talking to people. Okay, not actually talking to people, but it was. It was kind of a talk, it was better than like Reddit, where it was just like posting. No, this was typing and like texting, and it was like a conversation, but it wasn't a conversation. So that was a help. And then September came along, and yeah, going back to college, it just felt dreadful. Like after the great summer which I had, it was just dreadful. I'm sorry. Felt dreadful the first couple of weeks back, but then I quickly got back into the swing of it, and yeah. Meanwhile, whilst all this is going on, I rejoined AOR in season 17, as I said I would do. Was put into Resist League 1 and finished 4th there. Now, whilst I was doing season 17, I was also fighting for the championship in GRG until R2 decided to, stop racing halfway through the season. So I had a now huge gap. And so the championship was looking to be mine. But of course, it can never be that easy with me. And of course, I had a couple of guys hunting me down. After once I got into the back of, once I got back into college and got used to it again, September wasn't a bad month. It was a pretty good month. The final Lion Guards episodes were also great. I do have some issues with the final episode, but that was, that was all. And yeah, just when we got into September, I felt a whole lot better than I was when I came into the summer break. I felt myself like I have a life now. I'm enjoying life now. And then we come to October, and the pressure's on because now I'm like, I could win the championship of Brazil. There are a few races where I came very, very close to, potentially like ruining. Okay, Abby, whatever. There was a time where I thought that that I wasn't going to win the championship. That this was all going wrong. And like Kota and Mexico, they all started terribly, and then somehow I managed to stay in the position which I needed to be to finish the championship off in Brazil. And then Brazil was just a roller coaster of a race, and well, I did it. And I think that was the most important thing this year. As soon as I won that championship, all the pressure which I put myself on to win a championship just fell away. That was it. And I went into like Belgium for season 18 this season. I went into Belgium this season, and I said to the guys, "Look, I don't care where I finish now. Like, I don't care if I don't win a championship again, because I've done it. Like, I'm literally just racing for fun now, and that's exactly what I wanted league racing to be. I wanted it to be fun. Like, just seeing what you're seeing on the screen. The whole this was my champion photo or something. I can't believe I actually did it. Yeah. A year on from losing the championship in Brazil, I managed to do it at Brazil. It was redemption, and just the pressure just went, and now I'm enjoying league racing. Okay, I'm still hungry for for success. I'm still hungry for wins, but I'm content. I'm content now. I'm no longer pressurizing myself to deliver. I'm just racing for fun now, and it feels great because of it. Yeah, I never ever want to put myself under that pressure, which I did, back then, because it was stressful. I think I did push myself way too hard, and I took it a bit too seriously. But now that that promise has been fulfilled, that promise of winning the championship for Minx has been fulfilled. I can now continue my life without any stress, and I think that the rest of these months have just been continuing on that road to recovery. And these past couple of days have been a bit iffy, given the removal of the teeth a few days ago. But December was a great month as well, and it's incredible to think where I was at the start of this year compared to where I am now. It just feels so great. It feels great to come out of this. The worst is past me. Absolutely, the worst is past me. And I can come out of this decade saying I've gone through hell, but I'm still standing. I'm still here. All these trials and tribulations, all these issues. I'm still here. I'm going into the decade, into the 2020s, confident. I can do this now. I can keep going. I just need to put my head down, keep going, keep making videos, and keep having fun. This year has been just great. It's not 2017 levels. No, it's not. It's not. It's absolutely better than last year. Absolutely. Fantastic. Better than last year. This year has been a story of redemption and recovery, and I think I have gotten out of it now. I think I've still got some issues, but it's nothing compared to what it was at the start of the year. I'm happy now, and I'm content with my life. I can move on. I can finally close the book, on this whole issue. And it's just great, Like, I've gone to numerous things where I talk about my issues and go to different groups and and talk about my issues, and it has helped. It did help, absolutely. Do I need them? Do I need them now? We'll wait and see. I think I'll keep going. But I'm definitely feeling a lot better than I was before. So maybe I could, maybe in next year I won't be going to those again. But it's just been a great year. Like, the content which I've made this year has been great. Like, for the most part of this year, I was kind of like iffy about my content. I wasn't exactly enjoying making the content. It was like, sure, but like around the summer holidays again, the summer, like, I was starting to make content which I actually genuinely liked. It was fun making those. Lion Guard stuff has been absolutely huge this year. All the Lion Guard memes, all the Lion Guard montages and stuff like that. And it's just been an incredible year. It hasn't. It's not. It's not been consistently great like 2017 was. Okay, 2017 had a few issues. I think the first part of the year was a bit iffy, but the second part of the year was absolutely brilliant. After the summer, brilliant. It's not 2017, but it's a year which I needed. It's a year where I had little to no problems. Like, minimum stress. Like, it was a year which I needed. After 2018, I just told myself I just want a quiet year with no drama, no nothing. I don't want sadness. I don't want anything. I just want a normal year. And that's what I've got. That's what I've been given, a normal year, and that's all I could wish for. That's all I want. Going to 2020, can we get to the 2017 levels of fun and excitement and enjoyment and happiness? We'll wait and see. But 2019 has absolutely been a fantastic year, and like, it's incredible. It's incredible the journey which I've been on. The best days of the year were like going to see Endgame, winning the championship, going to Safari Park, a couple of others. I don't know, maybe the times which I binge watched The Lion Guard for the first time. I just feel happy. and that's all I could ever want. You know, I'm not asking for much. I just want to be happy, and that's what I am now. Now I can move on from this whole depression, sadness thing, and move on and push myself towards being what I was back in 2017, where I was confident. I had, I was confident. I was happy. I was pushing myself towards success rather than focusing on happiness. I was, yeah. I think 2017 was absolute enjoyment. And I want to push myself now for the 2020s to go back into those kinds of years. I want another year like 2017. 2019 was a recovery year. I needed this year. It was a great year. But now, let's try and keep this going forward, and let's try and get a year like 2017, because, oh boy, 2017 was a good year. Now with that, I think I'm done. I'm done talking. Kind of been a rambly video. It's been all over the place, and I know I should have ended it like 5 minutes earlier. I've kind of just been repeating myself, but I just want to get my thoughts out there. I just want to I don't want to script. I just want to talk about this year. No script, no nothing. I just want to talk about it. And yeah, I feel as though it's a happy ending for me this year. I've gone through all these trials and tribulations, and I've come out of it. I now have a championship as well, so that's 2 championships now. Only my 2nd year of league racing, so who knows what the years to come will bring. But we'll have to wait and see. So guys, that's it. That's it for this year. I think I'll be doing a New Year stream, hopefully. If I don't, Happy New Year. If I do, I'll see you there. But as for this video, that's it. Thank you for watching this video, and yeah, I'll see you all later.